Yeah, it's like, welcome to my shithole where there's a cage for the bad employees that don't invoice enough, right? Oh man, I feel like shit today. I felt totally great yesterday. I finally was able to get back to squatting, if not deadlifting, and then and it was great. I made dinner. What'd you make for dinner yesterday, Jean? What'd you do? It was 80 degrees.
Yesterday was
Yeah.
I wasn't home, so I just had shit.
You had shit for dinner. Wow.
I had a nice salad, but the kids had ravioli.
Ravioli, summertime ravioli. Well, we went crazy. Like I brought home stuff to make s'mores on the grill. That was a huge hit. It was very popular. Yes.
It's a good dinner meal.
It was. We made charcoal grill burgers, and I made all kinds of vegetables and went crazy. Corn, deviled eggs, watermelon. It was summertime for that one day, and now it's back to feeling like shit. I've got a fucking cold, and it totally sucks. Plus, the reason I wanted to stream this is that today I've been here since 8 a.m. It is almost 8 p.m. Eastern time. It was an hour short of that. And I have fixed, I think, maybe one thing. One connector job. By the way, I took the connector job because I needed to fix something today. I've got a hailstorm of no fixes. These are NAND errors in data recovery that there's no path to data. Tried all kinds of things. Weird shit like backlights with no Wi-Fi that didn't make any sense. I didn't want to put any time into that. A bunch of PMICs that had a short or a damage to the CPU. One thing was long screw damage on top of long screw damage. That sucks. We did a long screw damage repair. Conformal coating on it, no bracket there. Dude fucking puts a screw in the empty hole. There's not even a bracket. Just shoves it into the wound and cranks it in. That sucked. Another one was like this really sad lady was I just got this phone 3 months ago. I bought it refurbished, blah 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 blah. I hope it's just a cold solder joint. Nope. I took off the CPU shield. It looked like I had blown my nose in the phone. In fact, I had to make sure that that's not what actually happened. Flux everywhere, all kinds of shit is corroded, and it was working fine until it just had lines on the screen. Sorry. So that sucked. So it's been a giant sucky day. And so let's grab something. Here, touch my hands. I need the luck of the internet. Impart your luck to make Jessa great again. Which one's the lucky one? Let's see. Let's shuffle them up. Jean, have you been having good luck?
Yes, I have.
You have? All right, come pick out one of these. Pick one that's going to be easy. Is it?
iPhone 6 backlight.
iPhone 6 backlight. This better be the fucking filter, Gene, or you're fired. That's for sure. Let's see. Let's see what it is. Oh my god, I'm just feeling like I'm going to sneeze. Oh, let's see if I can read the chat over here now that this computer is finally working. How does that work? If I hit live stream over here. Oh my god, I feel like shit. If I could see, this would be great, because I can't see even that far away. Streamed last on April 8th? Huh? That doesn't make any sense. I think my vision is too old lady to see anything other than up here. Let's do pop out chat. Luck has been dispatched. Yes! Thank you guys. This is going to be great. If you guys can make this like iPhone 6 backlight be just a filter, I'm going to be so impressed with the internet. Super awesome. Stream last April 8th. Really? I guess so. Mark did it. Hello, am I early? What are you breaking today? Oh, whatever. What's Rossman up to? Lewis is actually thinking of doing more teaching. He thought that earlier today, and then they had a student in there, so he might be back to fuck this. I don't really know. I think you have the flu. I better not have the fucking flu. All right, let's see. Know what else is gonna suck? iPhone 8. If indeed it comes with no home button. Yeah. Well, I mean, then we'll have so much time on our hands. We'll have. You know what is actually fun? Going to do all this lobbying. It really is fun. I mean, it's fun to talk to people, and what I did in Tennessee, which was great, I thought. I walk around with my personal iPhone. Where is my personal iPhone? Here it is. Old trusty iPhone 6. This is Jessa's personal iPhone. This is the same iPhone that has been through so much crap. This is the iPhone that I have thrown. Oh, wait. Lewis was talking about doing iPhone screens. That'll be crazy. This is the phone that I have thrown in the water at conferences on purpose, just to prove that the nanotechnology shit was bullshit. This is the phone this is the one that I iCloud unlocked by entering my own password in my iCloud unlock video. But this is the phone that I take with me whenever we go lobbying, and in every person I talk to, every elevator, everywhere, I don't keep any screws in it. You know, so this is my personal phone. It even has like some kind of sticker on there. And I can disconnect the battery, and I can take off the screen like that and let people touch and feel it and hold it, and I can talk about the camera and what would it mean if my camera went bad, and they can see how easy it would be to swap that out. And that is really powerful, I think. In fact, there was one guy that we talked to in Tennessee who said, I can give you 5 minutes. And 45 minutes later, I ended up initiating, like, well, we should probably go. He was a great guy, and I saw him in the elevator the next day. And he told the person next to him, like, this girl can fix these phones. She told me I could replace the battery in my iPhone. And he remembered this little, like, demo. So then I opened up my phone again to show the lady he was talking to. This poor little phone has to lift her skirts for all the world to see. You know, and then it works again. It's just so amazing. Such a party trick. All right, I don't know if you guys really, or I don't know if this is going to be lucky or not. I see some wiggly looking frame damage there. I hope this is going to be easy, Gene. Hope it's going to be easy. Oh my gosh, let's see. I tried to put my hands to your hands, but they slipped onto your shirt. Hey, inappropriate. What is with the stack of minis behind you? Those are the course minis. They are the student minis. The heavily raped student minis for the course. How are you? I hope you're okay. I have been better, honestly. Jessa, how many times can you say shit and fuck in a sentence? Just twice. Otherwise, it would be just trying too hard, I think. Backlight filter, guaranteed. Great. Awesome. I love your confidence. Better be. Somebody didn't take the garlic. Ugh. Is that really a thing? Does anybody actually do that? Jean, do you take garlic when you're sick? No? No? What do you do? Do you have any home remedies? What's the Dingus Day solution? By the way, when is Dingus Day?
Dingus Day is the Monday after Easter.
Oh my God, it's like coming up?
Yes.
The Monday after Easter. What are we doing?
You are going to Florida.
What? Oh no. Well, when is like Dingus Day celebration at iPad Rehab? Jean is into Dingus Day from her Polish. This doesn't look like it's going to be the filter. At least it's not long screw. So what's the Dingus Day celebration? Tell us.
Dingus Day is really a bunch of drinking.
A bunch of drinking. Now, in my mind, Dingus Day is the same as Festivus, which I think was from Seinfeld. Feats of strength. Wait, is this the thing where you have like pussy willows? Yes. You've got to run around?
Pussy willows.
Tell me what's the whole deal with it?
I'm not exactly sure of with the entire thing. I think I don't know if the girls have the pussy willows or the boys have the pussy willows. You're supposed to chase each other around as a means of courting.
Okay. Is that how you got hooked up with John?
No. Not really.
No? This phone almost had a blown backlight in Nashville. Yeah, that was really funny. One of the times I didn't connect it really, so I'm like, oh, it's not turning back on. So I have to like kind of quietly redo that in my seat. And I know that Chris Long picked up on that, and he was like sitting there thinking, ha ha, Jessa finally blew a backlight filter. Nope. All right, so I have this iPhone 6 that's supposedly backlight. Let's actually read the note, because I'm thinking it's not backlight at all, but who knows. Device problem, work requested, backlight. And he's in a hurry. Fantastic. Okay, so let's look at this and let's see if you think it's going to be backlight. I'm going to go with no. So here's what. First, let's look for long screw damage.
Staff are so much better than Lewis.
Yes, that is totally true. We're like way better, way more attractive than Lewis. Jason, come on. I don't even think Lewis even knows what Dingus Day is. I want to know how many of you guys in the stream celebrate Dingus Day. All right, so there is no long screw damage, so that's a win. Yay. A lot of these backlights turn out to actually be long screw damage. So we're good on that. So next, for iPhone 6 backlight, we'll check for a short to ground. So we'll put a probe here on any ground, and then we will probe at the backlight filter, I guess. And it has the normal resistance to ground. So there is no short to ground. So yay, it's not going to be a classic backlight. Whole thing is dead. Now let's test for continuity through the filter. So it's not the filter either. So if there's no short to ground on backlight and there's no continuity problem at the filter, what does that mean? To me, that means misdiagnosed backlight fault. So probably it's either this guy's screen is bad, or it is more likely, and this would be my luck today, it's auto booting to DFU, and so it has no image because it's actually got some underlying software problem. That's probably what's going on here. Let's see if we can grab a screen. All right, here's a working iPhone 6 screen. Let's put a screen on it and see if we're really lucky, and it'll be just this guy's screen. I don't think anybody's that lucky. Plus, that's not even lucky, because then you have to tell him, dude, it's your screen. And then he feels like an idiot and wishes that he never even sent it. There's no win on that. All right, so let's see. It could just be that it's got a no power issue. That, I think, would be preferable. All right, so we are going to see what happens if we try to boot this sucker. So let's just kind of see if it pulls a normal charging current as our level 1 thing to do. We'll just stick that there and hold that back up. Alrighty. And it is pulling normal charging current, which is unexpected, at least for me. And I see no display. So that's a little bit odd. Let's see if it is detected by iTunes. Let's see if it's detected by... Oh, wait. I do see a low battery icon. All right, so it's the screen. All right, let's let this... Huh?
And a dead battery.
It's a screen with a dead battery. Super annoying. All right, let's let that boot back up, and then we'll stick his screen on it. I'll tell you what would be the ultimate lucky. His screen works, but it just wasn't connected. Like that I've never ever seen that. I've never seen I've solved your backlight problem. Backlight is tested working. What'd you do? Oh, I just, plugged your screen in right. Thought it's fine. Ready to go. Congratulations. You're fixed. You're in the fix pile. All right, we will let that at least it wasn't a long screw damage or horrible backlight, and it's going to end up going out working for that guy, most likely, so we'll call that a win. All right, let's see where I wish that there was a way that I knew to kind of put stop on the chat so that you could read it. Yeah, so I have no idea what was up there because I can't see that anymore. All right. Lewis celebrated Dingus Day by spending hours on that board last night. Yeah, I thought that was awesome. An awesome troll. Let's see. I have 2 water damage data recoveries to do today. Great. I bought a flea collar today, says Tarman, just in case this hotel is... Wait, for yourself? You bought a flea collar for, like, anti-bed bug? Does that even work?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? I think it's a clever... It's very practical. I think that is practical bed bug avoidance. Pack yourself a flea collar in your luggage. One of the kids at school has bed bugs.
What?
Do you know who it is?
No.
Neither do I. And of course, like...
How do you know this?
I know this because you get the letter home that's like, someone in the class has bed bugs, and so then you're like, who is it? And so I'm like, Sam, go figure out who has bed bugs. And he's like, Mom, we're not allowed to talk about that. We're not allowed to, if we do figure out, and I'm like, what kid's been absent a lot? What kid scratches himself a lot? What kid's covered with red dots?
What kid has to put their backpack somewhere else?
Yeah, what kid has to put their backpack somewhere else? What kid has been talking about how they're really sad about their stuffed animal getting like burned in a fire? Anything? He was just totally like, Mom, don't worry about it. So they had to do something. They spent like a day or two in some sort of like quarantine, which I don't really think is going to be that effective. I've seen those bedbug shows. Bedbugs are terrifying. In fact, when I went to Baltimore once, I actually went on one of those like bedbug trackers to like pick a hotel that had like the least, not none. I mean, they're all gonna have bedbugs. The least amount of bedbugs. That was my.
Oh, you went on a website to find.
A website, yeah. There's like a bedbug.
You went on a bedbug tracking adventure.
Adventure to look for them?
Yes,
like, do you have bedbugs? No. Then we'll just keep driving. No. Kitchen nightmares.
You're on the bedbug nightmares.
Nope. Oh, let's see. I can't. I gotta figure out a way to like make it so that I can see more chat because I can't move. I can't scroll up anymore. I don't really know how that works at all. What about that over there? I stayed in a hostel in Berkeley and got munched by bedbugs a few times. Gross. Raj has got a problem. I have often woke up with a relevation the next morning and then fixed something. Maybe the screen is broken. Yes. All right. Jessa, did you buy the cable and battery tester for iPhone, iPad? Well, I do have these, which I've been... Where are these things? Let me find these. I have these that I've been kind of selling to students for a while. So this is a battery. I don't know if it's a tester. It's sort of like an external battery charger, but it has these attachments so that you can charge iPad batteries, which is pretty useful. Let's see if we can read some nice Chinglish on the back. Extended features. USB expanding port is for current outputting and charging the battery. Texting the charging current of USB. Texting the charging current. Like, Gene, did you text me that this phone is starting 1 amp? No, it wasn't me. It was the battery tester. Like, what the heck is that? Advanced design. Use double line transposon large quantities to meet the charging requirements.
What?
Well, what's really funny is the word transposon actually has meaning. A transposon is a little genetic element that can copy itself almost like a little virus and then go insert somewhere else in the genome. But I don't think that's what they mean here. But it'd be cool if they did. Advanced design used a double-line transposon, large quantities, to meet the charging requirements. Like it could jump around by itself, would be cool. The protection in place, limiting 2 amp. If not carefully access high voltage, load protection monitoring function is automatically disconnected power supply. Short circuit protection. If the battery has positive and negative short circuit, the warning lamp illuminates. Remember not to charge the battery. You don't speak Chinglish? You're acting like you don't understand. This is clear as day. It says if this thing is fucked up and your battery has a short, don't try to charge, don't just let it sit there overnight or it's going to come back to a fucking fire. That's what this means. That's the translation. It means, yeah, short circuit protection. If the battery has positive and negative short circuit, the warning lamp illuminates, remember not to charge the battery. So it means if you see a light on here, you're gonna fucking burn your shit down unless you disconnect the batteries. Couldn't be more clear. I don't get it. Blah blah blah. So this is high quality product here. I think that I will put these in the, maybe this will be the 3rd product in the iPad Rehab Supply store, which is working out great. Like we've sold like 10 or 11 orders, of which we have mostly shipped, which is awesome. Oh, let's see. You need someone to read chats out for you. Yeah, how about you, Jean? Do you want to read out some chats so that I can actually get some stuff done? See, like I can't read. Wish I was under your working station. Gross. That's disgusting. Chris Long, what the fuck? You don't know how to moderate? You go to the little dot and you hit remove. Huh?
They were asking why you have a cage.
Why do I have a cage? It's for Jean when she's bad. Obviously. Okay.
Is it a pen to give you for a dog or a baby?
A baby. All right, so here we go with this. Here you go. I'll move this so Jean can still read the chat. Yay, working. All right, let's stick this guy's screen back on before we move on to this next incredibly easy phone.
Read that.
Read what?
Bobby Boucher.
Where? Yeah, exactly. That's where I was like, Paul Daniels, is there something wrong with your fingers on the moderate key? Who knows how to actually moderate some shit? Let's see. Okay. All right, let's stick on this other screen. Lewis had one time. It was hilarious. He was just like, gross. It was about somebody who was like, it had this whole like really, really descriptive paragraph that was way over the top from this other dude that was just like, oh my God, you gotta go take a shower after reading that. Oh my God. Alrighty. Let's hope this guy's screen works. All right, magic moment. Work, guys, screen, come on. Another piece of shit screen. Sorry, dude. Sucks. Gene, you want to do a screen replacement? iPhone 6? All right, I'm going to turf this over to general repair. This guy is now off my desk. Here you go. Okay, let's go with next. How cool, and you didn't even have to drill a chip. That's exactly right. Paul Daniels just woke up and finished getting reconnected after my internet was cut off because I forgot. Do you think he's going to say to pay the bill underneath here? To pay it. Oh, it totally called that. Wow. Can you fix long screw damage? Can, yes, will, try not to. Okay, let's see. This next one. This also better be easy. That was pretty easy. I have to say that the luck of the internet really worked. All right, this guy needs data recovery on a 6S preservation of and restoration function of cell phone by replacement parts or repair, if data also can be maintained or recovered. Note, screen faded to black. Ooh, screen faded to black. All right, come on, internet. Give me some luck. Make it even luckier than that one. It wasn't a blown filter. But we'll go with, I really think it was thanks to you guys that you guys fucked up that guy's screen. Way to go, guys. You guys totally jacked that poor guy's screen. I hope you feel bad about yourselves. All right, let's look under the microscope. Whose dog is that? Don't call Jean a dog. That is so rude.
Where does anybody see a dog?
I know. There's no dog. Talking about your bad repair pen. I don't know what the deal is. All right, let's see. Is this going to be just backlight? All right, let's look for signs of water. So far, none. No signs of water. Let's look down here. Whoops, somebody got a little aggressive. I don't think this thing ever saw water.
Raj wants to know how you manage late night fixing boards and manage your home life. Like giving up or something like that.
Wait, what? Raj wants to give up?
I don't know, I can't see.
Oh, okay, here, let's move this down. I mean, what is the secret? I get frustrated fixing boards and at times feel like giving up. Raj, that's really tough. I think that if you're not having fun and you're not having success and you're trying really hard and have been for a long time, so it's not a question of did you really give it a good try, I think that you should absolutely consider doing something else. If you are working at something and you're having success and you really like it and you feel like you're improving over time, then you should continue doing it. But in my case, I went from having never opened an iPhone to, I think I first opened an iPhone in like July of whatever year, a couple of years ago. Never seen the inside of an iPhone before then. And by September, people generally saw me as an expert. I didn't know anything, but I knew enough to have success. So that was the time period that it took me to go from never seeing the inside of an iPhone to routinely being able to fix problems that other people couldn't. And I really, really liked it, and I did it obsessively, like 18 hours a day, and it was a little bit nuts. So if you're struggling with something for a year or 2 years and you don't feel like you're really getting it or really improving, then do something else. There's so many things that you can do with your life. There's no rule or reason to beat your head against any one thing. All of us have different strengths, and all of us are going to be better at some things than others. Even Sunday, who works here, would die if she had to sit in my chair and repair stuff. But on the other hand, she does great at her job. Like Jean, how long would you be able to sustain doing Sunday's job?
Not very long.
I could make it maybe 3 days, and then I would just shoot myself in the face.
I don't know if I can handle 3 days.
Yeah, she's...
One day when she drops off the phone, I'm done.
Yeah. I mean, like, she is able to answer the phone every single time, even no matter how busy she is or distracted or in the middle of something. When that phone rings, she answers it, and she's able to divert her attention into that conversation and make that person feel like she was just sitting there waiting for them to call.
Yes.
And she just makes everyone feel like they're her very best friend. And she likes doing that. She's really good at it. And I could never do that in a million billion years. So I think everybody has a talent. And it's a mistake to spend too much time trying to shove a square peg in a round hole. If board repair is not your talent, if it doesn't make your heart sing, then go find out what your talent is. Some people are really good at building a business and being an entrepreneur. Some people are really good at sales. Some people are are really good at hobbies, in which case they just do whatever for a job. There's no rule that says you have to own and run a business. That's hard. A lot of things to do in life that are easier than that. A lot of people just do some job in order to get some kind of a paycheck so that they can live the rest of their life. My dad, for example, I can remember one piece of advice my dad gave me, or maybe it wasn't a piece of advice, it was just sort of his description, where he said something to the tune of, I've never been cursed with ambition, which is true. And Dad just routinely declined promotions and stayed in his same job, and just, he had a really boring, I can't stand it, kill me now state government job as a tax auditor. He went around, did his job, always did the minimum, always did the least amount that he could get away with, and he just kind of worked to work, but the rest of his life was really his life. Not that Dad's dead, he's still around. I should call him up.
Can you give us his address?
Hmm?
We still need his address.
Oh yeah, we need to call up. We should call up my dad right now and see what. Be like, hey Dad, I'm gonna be on YouTube. What's up? All right, so I don't see any kind of physical damage on this thing at all. So let's go ahead and see if. Let's just go ahead and check out the image lines because of that line on there that said something about fading to black. All right, let's see. What's going on? Hot air soldering station is Weller. Hell no. My soldering station, hot air, is a JBC, which I love. Made me feel like a super badass until I learned there were crack addicts doing it, fixing something. All right. I think we gotta maybe make it so that we can have that be not so big. There we go. All right, that works a lot better. Oh look, you can like scroll way back up there. Awesome. Let's scroll back up. Let's see what's up with Raj's repair. Making backlights great again today. Oh yeah, you can scroll. Let's see. I saw that about the battery tester. If you scroll up, it should stay. Your screen was just unplugged. That'll be $500, please. Not quite. Some cage in blue bowl. Have you seen where ZXW has a folder in it with a keylogger program? No. I don't know what same one I use. The instructions killed me.
Raj needs
Oh.
to get a haircut now. Thanks for the tip.
Wait, what?
He's going to get a haircut now.
Who is?
Raj. He said thanks, that was helpful.
Raj is gonna go get a haircut?
Yep.
Oh, you're reading him on your phone?
You inspired him to get a haircut.
Awesome. That is fantastic. All right, you guys got an iPhone 6 with a backlight problem. I check all the capacitors, and luck, I checked the coil and diode as well. Can diagnose anything. That doesn't have enough words that mean something for me to read it. In fact, I could make more sense out of the Chinglish on the battery box. Sorry. I think it's for genes from other things, cross DNA codes. Close enough. All right. Things doing genetic adjustment. First determine no boot versus no image. Yes, very good. Let's see. Ham radio has instructions like that. Really sucks learning how to navigate menus. How cool, you didn't even have to drill the chip. Yes, I saw that. All right, I think we're getting close. Yes, I saw that comment from Raj. Awesome. I mean the chip tester in the iPhone cable or battery AliExpress. Do you mean the like $300 thing? Because I'm going to try that. I haven't tried it yet. To prevent the urge to give up, make sure you have a person on the side telling you to stop so that you rebel against each device. That works. That's an incredibly effective way to, that's the path to productivity right there. Yes. Jessa, what the heck does the title of this live stream mean? It's doing my brain in. It means, the back at the beginning of the live stream, I feel like shit. Obviously, I'm sitting here coughing and sneezing and blowing my nose, and I have had a giant pile of rabbit holes, and I've invoiced maybe $50, maybe $100 all day long. Huge amounts of failure. So you guys are gonna give me some luck through the internet and make Jessa great again. Have to go to bed. You need a ZXW tool for schematics or check the back of a truck. Yes. What iPhone did you open first? The 3? Nope, it was my personal iPhone 4 from the toilet, I think. What else? Everybody's chatting about their first fix, which is awesome. I feel like the S3 charge put should be everyone's first soldering job. Yes, that's why we have a giant stack of them for day 1, minute 1 of Practical Board Repair School. Which is a really great way to learn how to read boards and stuff. Hey Jessa, how about the people who think their $2 piece of glass can fix their iPhone screen? That is just sad, I think. Alright, so Raj has gone to get a haircut. Somebody ban the dude with foreign language in chat. Learn it, speak English like everyone else in here, says Ben Dover, white guy. Oh man. Let's see. Are we at the end? Lewis is talking about you. What the fuck? Lewis, are you seriously streaming when I'm streaming? Motherfucker. Well, now that I've got my my other computer, he knows I had a shitty day. I'm not surprised that he would choose to stream when I'm streaming, because that's just how he is. All right, let's check on this for... let's check on this for problems with image. All right, let's see. Okay, so let's go on a hunt. Let's stick a probe on ground and let's check out backlight. Is there a short on backlight? No, there's not. All right, now next, let's check on image power. Do we have continuity through here? Let's see. It's got to go from here to pin 4. And it does. Of course it does. Nothing's ever easy. All right, let's check to short to ground on other image power line. All right, one side ground. Yes! We found a curable problem! Hooray! Hooray! All right, so that is a short on the 5v7 image rail, and let's go ahead and show you guys what that looks like on ZXW. And even despite being sick, we'll try to be more entertaining than Lewis, or at least you guys can learn something. All right, let's go to the land of China. Faraway China. Oh, great, ZXW's not working. Oh, yes it is. Yay! All right, so let's take you guys with us and go over here, screen, and let's go. I hope Lewis is talking on his channel about fixing my microphone. That's what I really want him to talk about. All right, this is an iPhone 6S. Hey, we're already on 6S. And what I found was short was this dude, which is a 5v7 image line. Right there. PP5v7 LCM AVDDH. Let's go on a hunt and see what does that possibly do. So let's look up this. So, oh yes, the good old home button project coming soon. So what was that? PP5v7. There it is. So let's follow this guy. PP5v7 line. What's it called? Display power. Gee, I wonder what it has to. I wonder what it does. So display power. Huh?
Says Lewis thinks you win again.
Lewis says what? Gene, can you go watch Lewis's stream just so I know what's fucking going on? I can't stand it when I can't hear him talk about me.
The stream is too boring.
I know his stream is boring, but you know, like somebody's got to do it. How about whoever is here that, like, if Sharon comes, like whoever is least seniority, we could like pass down the chore of having to watch Lewis's stream just to hear what kind of bullshit he has to say about our poor shop. All right.
Our poor little shop.
Our poor little shop where we have to stick somebody in a cage. We have a cage. Torture cages. It's horrible in here. It is. Oh man. Okay, let's go back. What are we talking about here? This is gonna be hard to follow. I mean, I'm having a hard time following. Let's see. Okay, we're talking about this line, which is a display power line. Where does it go? What kind of a thing is this? I see that it's a filter, and it crosses through a filter. Oh, by the way, Gene, here's that filter that we missed that day. See? Burnt. And we missed over here.
What phone is this?
This is 6S, no image. Well, I'm assuming that it has no image because it has a short on that line. I didn't actually check. Let's see. Here we go. Here's the beginning of the line coming into the connector. So this is the LCD connector, display connector. And here's a bunch of backlight stuff. And then here's a bunch of data and who knows what stuff. And then we have a power line. We have a power line that we already checked, and that was fine. And now we were checking this power line, because this power line we were suspicious of because the note said screen faded to black. So we were looking at backlight and image before doing anything to even see if it boots or anything. Well, so we found a problem. We found a short to ground on that line. And without that line, since that's an image power line, you're not going to get image. So let's see. No, let's grab that title of that line. This is our line right here. This is line copy, paste, and I picked the wrong goddamn line. This line, just that. Copy. Paste. Wait, are you actually watching Lewis's stream?
It's on.
It's on. All right. Okay, so there's all of these little caps, any of those could have turned into a wire causing a short to ground. And that's what we're going to check. So we are going to check to see if we can figure out why this line has a short to ground, which is going to be those caps. So let's see if I can employ your luck. So let's look at all the candidate caps on ZXW, and then you guys are going to help me pick out on the first try the exact right cap so that I only have to pull off one, and then this phone is going to be solved and I'll be super happy. And I will love you guys forever. All right, so here's the candidates. What is a wire here? Is it our friend C4200 or his neighbor C4202? Or is it this guy C4203? Or is it this guy up here, C4201? Now those are all of our choices. 1, 2, 3, and on the other side of the filter, 4. So there's 4 choices on the top side of the board. One of those, or is it going to be down here by Chestnut? Right here. Chestnut himself or C4004. So 5 caps, 1 chip. Those are all of the possibilities that could be making this line short to ground. 5 caps, 1 chip. Who wants to tell me which one of these fuckers has turned into a wire? Let's see if you guys can get this, because I want this to get fixed immediately. All right, so Chris Long says it's C4200. All right, which one is that? C4200. All right, C4200 is the one on the end. Cap 3. Bend Over says it's C4201. So C4201. It could be him. I've seen it be him. I've seen it be him. And I have also seen it be this guy, which I missed like a retard because I failed to recognize, oh yeah, ZXW, it was only going to light up on one side of the filter. So I took off everything else before I went, oh yeah, it's going to be that guy. Very next phone, it was also that guy. So that guy's definitely on my shit list. But I am going to let you guys pick because I have zero luck today. All right, show it on the board. That's a good idea. All right, we've got a vote to say, let's look to see if any of them have physical damage. So let's go ahead and blow off the silicone and actually put eyeballs on these caps. And then you guys can easily and efficiently use your powers of internet luck, which so far I'm a believer in. I'm going to have to subscribe to the Church of YouTube Luck, because my luck all day long has been total shit, including getting sick when I was absolutely fine yesterday. And then I woke up today and have been progressively feeling worse and worse all day long. Yay! Oh my god. And my medicine is going to run off soon. Alright, so let's dig out these guys so that you can really study them and pick the one that is the fucker. Who's the fucker? I'm going to rename this video to Who's the Fucker? Huh? We have what? Oh, we have Dayquil? Sweet. Wow, cold and flu. This is great. See how lucky things have gotten since I started streaming? I'm going to stream constant. I'm going to live on YouTube now. I'm going to go down and buy some lottery tickets after this. Alright, the top of that one, that's the one Chris Long picked right there, which does seem a little jankier than the rest. But also, that's the one that I scraped the top up with no heat. Alright, so here are your candidates. Now let's go ahead and look at the other candidate on the other side of the board. Alright, let's turn that off so that it's less annoying. Alright, let's see if we can see anything. Alright, is it the chip? Or is it, I'm pretty sure it's that guy that's on the line. Or is it this guy, this beautiful looking cap here? Could be him. Or is it this guy, which I believe is the 4200 one? See that? Is it him? Let's get a really good picture. Is it him? Let's get even closer so you can really see that detail. I think I need to swap out the cameras because this camera just doesn't let in enough light anymore like it used to. Or is it this guy? It's not the filter. Or is it that guy? A, B, C, D, E, or F? All right. What's it gonna be? Let's see what you guys say. All right. So Michael Paradigm is voting for C4200 as well. Yep, that is the guy. C4200. All right. We got a lot of votes for C4200. Okay, one vote for C4202, one vote for C4203. Jessa removed the sticker first, so it's pretty when done. Jesus Christ, fuck that, no. All right, okay, so we're gonna go with C4200, which is A. Those gray ones are filters. Well, we just looked it up and this one here is a filter. All right, so we're gonna go with, you guys better not let me down. We are gonna go with the one here on the end, and we're going to fuck up the sticker just to drive Chris Long crazy, because this is inside a phone and nobody fucking gives a shit about things like that. All right, let's take this off. All right, come on off, mofo. Did I actually turn these on? Yes, I did. All right, we'll leave him right there. All right, now let's ask him. Let's shine the flashlight right on him and ask him, are you a wire? We're going to ask him that with a multimeter. Hey, mofo, are you a wire? He is a wire, that dirty little bastard. Fuck that guy. All right, so let's get rid of him then. No wires allowed. Fuck you, fucking wire. Kind of capacitor turns into a wire, piece of shit. Okay, now let's go back and see if our short is now gone. All right, ground side and moment of truth. Nice and quiet, yay! All right, so now we have at least solved a problem. We don't know if that is the main problem or the only problem or what, but given that we've solved a problem that would explain no image on a phone for data recovery, that the complaint was screen fades to black. Good, you? Hey, Sharon. Hey, guess what? We have like a new kind of chore around here. The last person here has to be the one that has to watch Lewis's channel. Lewis's? Yeah, Lewis's, you know. Lewis. Yeah, gotta watch Lewis's channel.
You have to watch it?
Yeah.
Well, see, yeah, yeah, because he like says shit about it, so we gotta know.
We gotta know if we're gonna get any walkers or dogs.
Yeah, we gotta know if we're gonna
For crazy's
get
sake. Really?
Anybody's gonna upgrade our prison cage for us.
Yeah. All right, I have a real question now. Are you ready? All right, this was a dilemma. So I got a note from Sam's teacher that was talking about, not about the bed bugs. That was a different note.
Another note?
Bed bugs?
Yeah, somebody in Sam's class has bed bugs, apparently. You're not allowed to ask questions or try to figure out who it is. I learned that. Yeah.
No playing detective.
No playing detective. That's right. No critical thinking. No deduction. No. So here's the thing, though. So then I got another note this week that said that that they have to have some kind of a class chat about behavior. You know, blah blah. And you know, that's all fine. And I don't. You know, go have your chat about behavior. That's great. But here's the thing. She, in her note to me, this is an email to me. This is 4th grade. She says something about how this behavior will affect other kids. But she doesn't write affect other kids. She writes effect other kids.
Oh. And not effect.
That's right. And is that egregious or am I nitpicky?
No, there's two different meanings.
Yeah, would that bother you if you read that as a 4th grade teacher, which is, by the way, where you learn shit like this?
Is she from Brighton?
I don't know where she's from. Would that bother you, Jean? I mean, I'm assuming that someone pointed it out to you.
Oh, you wouldn't have noticed? Is that what you said?
No, Jean's not gonna fucking notice. The Jean doesn't. Jean didn't notice that she wrote up the sign that said, "What is it? Hot Twiggers." She like for sale hot Twiggers. She wrote
Twiggers?
Twiggers. Yeah, she didn't
What were
notice
you
that.
guys selling?
Twiggers. That's what they're called now.
Somebody said to write Twiggers.
That's right. We're gonna start selling Twiggers in the iPad rehab supply shop.
Twiggers.
Huh?
That's what we sell. We sell Twiggers.
We sell Twiggers. Yes, I'm gonna list these in the iPad rehab supply shop as Twiggers. Our favorite Twiggers. Buy our
Low on
favorite.
Twiggers.
Are we getting low on Twiggers? My Twiggers are a little janky. How are yours? Yeah. But so here's why this is a big deal. If you don't correct those errors when you're in 4th grade, you turn out like Jean.
Which is
Jean,
it?
I have a question. What was the name of your 4th grade teacher? Was it Mrs.
My
Affect or
teacher
effect?
was, I think Miss Leone.
Does Miss Leone make affect effect usage errors? Well, here's the thing.
You know what? The problem is 4th grade is the year my dad died, so I didn't have to pay attention to it.
Oh, well, there you
I
go.
missed that lesson.
That explains a lot of Twiggers. Well, all right. But here's the thing, like, so then I have like a choice. Like I can say
No, you have a decision to make.
I gotta these are important decisions. This is what is important in the world today, not bombing Syria. This is what's important. Let's see what you guys think. A, do nothing. Who cares? It's not that big of a deal. Because if you say something, guess what? You're a fucking bitch. And your child who now is in this 4th grade class every single day, the teacher now thinks that's that kid that's got that bitch mom.
Well,
The bitch mom know-it-all,
it may have
can affect, effect, whatever.
It may affect him.
It may have an effect on him. Yes, exactly. If I say something, that may affect him. Or
Yes.
it may have some kind of an effect on him. Right, exactly. You gotta know this shit. So you can say nothing in order to be harmonious, and that's what's the general expected thing to do. That's what laid back people do. And generally I always make the choice of what do laid back people do? LBPD. That's generally my path.
What do normal people do? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, okay.
Because you're like here, and then there's the rest of us.
What, like I'm like super laid back? Or I don't know. I'm pretty normal, I think.
Oh my god.
Or option B, do you say, dear teacher? I mean, and then how are you going to say it? What is the least bitchy, know-it-all, disgustingly arrogant way of saying, you're a 4th grade teacher and I really think you should have learned grammar by now.
Well,
Retard.
I think you could give her the definition to both.
Okay, so tell me how this email's going to go. Thank you for bringing up the class meeting. I'll be sure to mention that with Sam, comma.
And how his behavior, is it his behavior?
It's not his behavior. It's just like we have to have a class meeting to talk about. Like, I think it's what I honestly think it is like stop picking on the special needs kids. That's probably what it is.
Special needs kids?
You know, the special needs kids that don't understand grammar. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That I have no idea what it was the deal was. That's just my guess. I don't really know. All right, so go ahead, finish that sentence. Thank you for bringing this up. I think it's wonderful that you're going to have this conversation, and that's very important, and I'll be sure to bring that up at home with Sam. By the way, okay, fill it in.
Well, did you want an effect or an affect? Which one did you want?
Ooh, that's a great idea. You could just say something like, I think that having that conversation will be amazingly effective at changing the way the children relate to each other. I can't imagine how this will affect Sam, but I'm sure it will be positive. And just kind of like use them both. Yeah. So that's like super passive aggressive though. And kind of
Think she'd get it?
subtle. No.
Well, you're subtle.
Well, here's the thing about grammar. Grammar is something that is subtle. The reason why people make grammar mistakes with their native language is not picking up on that, like, basic subtlety, I think. Oh, it's tiny.
Yeah.
It's a detail. It's very detailed. All right, I want to read the chat. I want to see what the chat says. All right, let's see. How far back do we go? What's the problem on this board? Oh, I forgot. Surely it's fixed by now. Okay. Oh, yeah, here we go. So many mofos. Internet wins again. Yes, internet, I fucking love you. You guys, the internet is awesome. All right. I'm going to have to fix something else now. Let's see. iPad rehab. Would a cap just fry by itself? Yes. Or would that not indicate the problem is somewhere else and still there? Nope, that cap's just gonna shit the bed. I need some kind of medicine. Yes, I do, whatever that is. Do a Batman to find out. Is it just me, or does...
Someone's affected by you.
Or does it a really good looking BGA reball excite anyone else? Why, is that what Lewis is streaming? Have you come to poach? I'm affected by it. My understanding is that the internal dielectric stuff degrades and then the cap shorts internally more or less at random. It kind of happens after drop a lot. Teachers have auto spell, screws you every time. I don't think so. All right, leave it. I've got to vote for leave it alone, but complain in private to friends. Like 35,000 of my BFFs. Can you believe that? Oh my God. So,
Don't tell anybody, but.
Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody I told you this, but. In 4th grade. One of the teachers. I'm not going to tell her name. Sadly, the child will be singled out and take the brunt of the teacher's frustration with you. True. Just use both in a sentence. All right, that's the same as Sharon's vote. Michael Paradigm says, I just let it go. There is no way to say this by not looking like Lewis wrote it. I didn't let it go. We'll see. Let's see. Gavin McInnes talked about his kids' teachers writing a note about no markers. Like markers? I don't know what that means. Just say, excuse me, I think the word affect was autocorrected by your smartphone or PC. That sounds too nerdy. Have Sam ask. Oh, I love that. Have Sam ask, what's the difference between affected and effected at random some arbitrary day? Yes!
Good idea.
Oh, I should have asked you, G Hill, my new BFF. This is so lucky. Like, the internet has the internet has the fucking answer for everything. Everything. It's amazing. That's what I should have done. You had the winning answer for sure, hands down. It would be 2 feet over the hairline. I'm sure no one will get it. Like you said, you'll deal with her once. The child will have to deal with her daily. I know, it was so hard. I told everyone, sorry. Joy, Lewis has gone all commercial and nutty since losing his YouTube ad revenue. Oh, speaking of, make sure that you support my channel by clicking on the Amazon links below, by mailing us repairs, especially easy ones that are just single bad cap or a bad screen. Those are our favorites. And then also make sure you click a link to check out Repair Shopper, which is our sponsor for a actual mutually beneficial deal that makes sense for both of us, unlike other people's deals, which are just nuts. But Repair Shopper is fantastic. And if you aren't using Repair Shopper, you can sign up with them. There's a free trial and figure out how to set it up. It has a lot of really awesome features, and it kind of scales as you grow your shop. There's parts of it that we don't even know about or haven't even used that we kind of grow into, and I absolutely love it. So click on repairshopper.com and sign up for your free trial from my link, not Lewis's link. All right, let's see. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Okay, so here's what I said, and then we'll figure out whether this phone works or not. I said, the bullshit about, well, thanks for bringing up this meeting. I think that's really great, and I'll talk to Sam about it at home. And then I said, this is what I came up with as the least douchebag way to say learn how to fucking use grammatically correct language. You're the teacher. So what I actually said was, I really can't stand people that do what I'm about to do next. Just total know-it-all douchebags. And I think I actually said that. Just total know-it-all douchebags. But the professor in me just can't help it this time. And then I pasted the link from Grammarly.com, affect versus effect usage. Thanks for all you do, Jessa. Sent. So that's what I did. That was the least douchey way. I just could not do it because she's the 4th grade teacher. Anyone else, fine. I'll just kind of, notice that and minus you down 2 marks in Jessa's hierarchy of life.
Twigger life.
Of Twigger life, yes. But I couldn't let it go because she's the teacher. Who wants to see if this phone magically works now and see if internet luck will prevail? So I'm going to put this back together now. Let's see if internet luck is going to prevail and that's the only thing that was wrong with this sucker, or if Jessa's luck is going to prevail and this thing is going to auto boot to DFU and have some NAND corruption, and it doesn't even matter that we found and solved that little short. Let's find out, shall we? Let's find out. All right, let's find out. I'm not a douchebag, but refresh your browser. What does that mean? What's wrong with my browser? Alrighty. Who thinks this is going to work?
I think it'll work.
I think it's going to work, or else you will get to see Jessa go batshit crazy. I also think that it's going to have a dead battery, but we'll see. Let's see if it works. I see a low battery symbol. Yay! All right, let's see if it will boot with a good 6S battery. And have touch and work and everything. And then we'll be on the right track. All right. And I've been like 0 for 10 repairs today. Start live streaming 2 for 2. Because of the luck of the internet. All right, now we got a fresh iPhone 6S battery. Come on, mofo, boot all the way. Let's go all the way. Yeah, let's go all the way. Come on, motherfucker, boot. If it worked, you would not need to fix it. I do not need... Lewis can go fucking stare down the rabbit hole. I don't give a shit. I helped him last night. All right, 12:07. What? God fucking damn it! I cannot stand it when that's not the fucking passcode. 12:07 is not going to work. Let's find out if it does. 12:07. Nope, that doesn't work. That's not your passcode. Douchebag. Fucker. Oh, he's going to have something unlucky. Alrighty. I would like to see if... I'm not sure how I can show you guys this, but I'm going to see if I can. I'm going to go over to show you how we interact with Repair Shopper, because I think that's really kind of the strength of the sponsorship model, is to be like, you know, how do you actually use this stuff? So let's see. I don't want to show personal information, and I'm not sure I'll be able to do it without showing personal information. So right now I am logging on to repairshopper.com, and I'm going to log in so I can show you that much at least. Repairshopper.com. So let's see. Here we go. Our repairshopper.com. Log in. See how you can click free sign up? Don't click that though. Click it from under my video description. All right, and then you can sign in. So I'm going to click that, but I want to make sure to protect everybody's personal information, so I'll click away. All right, and then it's going to look like something like this, where I can enter a customer, a ticket, check in a device, make an invoice, or make an estimate. And I can see all of this stuff up here. I can run reports on our monthly volume. I can look at incoming quote requests and turn those into tickets. I can look at our inventory. I can order parts. I can check out our tickets and see which ones are stale. I can see what we've quoted. I can see invoices that are paid or not. I could email all of my customers, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff that you can do as well. All right, so now I'm going to enter in their ticket number. So I'm going to just put that sort of up here and search all the things. So it'll show their name if I actually type that. So I got to get away from that for a second. So I'm going to type in their ticket number, which is printed. It automatically will print barcoded labels so that we can, barcode scan whose is this and know everything there is to know about it, which is awesome. All right, so then I can, once I type in that ticket number, it shows me something like this. So it found that ticket. So if I click on that ticket, then it's going to open up and it's going to tell me everything about this phone, from the history of them first contacting us, every email we've ever sent, every phone call, every piece of communication, any details about the intake process, anything that there is that's relevant to this ticket, tracking number, anything will all be in one place. And that's what makes Repair Shopper so compelling. All right, so I'm gonna click on it, and now I see his contact information. It's assigned to me. I see the status, I see the estimate, and I see that he still thinks his passcode is 1207 here in the ticket. And I can see his, he got the greetings we've received. When did we start saying greetings? Christine changed it to greetings instead of hey there.
Yep.
Greetings. That sounds douchey. You know who says greetings? People that don't make affect effect usage mistakes. They say greetings. Greetings. I don't want you to be affected by the coarse phrase, hey there. So, for a proper effect, I've changed it to greetings. Love, Christine. We have received your device, and a tech will be in touch once it comes up for repair. Oh,
Did you notice the love at the bottom?
Wait, it says love? Does it?
Love Jessa.
Love, Jessa. With a little kiss.
XOXO.
And did we start shipping cookies with every repair? What the heck? We should do that for a month. We should be like, and for the month of May, Mother's Day, month of May, everybody gets a free cookie.
Yay!
Yay! All right, let me just tell this guy. One guy last week was actually watching his repair. He was on stream. Device boots, and we can access data, but it wants a 6-digit passcode. So 1207 ain't it? Let us know what the correct. I bet it's going to be 120700 or 77. Let us know what the correct passcode is. ASAP. Issue. All right. So I sent that. I logged that as an issue, and so it automatically emails to this guy, and so I can put this in. Ready to recover, needs passcode. All right. Hey Sharon, can you drop this on Sunday's desk? Can you make it be ready to recover, needs passcode, customer updated or something? Oh, here's the screen. Oh, and I need back my test screen and battery. Here. Wait, that's
the right one?
Oh yeah, that's his screen. This is that guy's screen.
So where did I get 1206 from? Oh.
Yeah, right there. Yep. So it can go on Sunday's desk because it's actually, if you want to, you can go ahead and you can put that. That's his screen. Does the ticket match? The label match on the inside there?
Yep.
Okay. It's ready for reassembly then, because that'll work, and we can charge it, and then he'll eventually give us the passcode.
All right.
All right, let me decide. Let's have the internet vote if I should try for one more, because I am kind of tired. We're supposed to be having a meeting. Let's see. Refresh your browser. No.
Where is Miss Sunday?
Yeah, if not the teacher, you can let it go, but they pass on the knowledge. Yeah, exactly. Happy working phone. I have Lewis in my right ear and Jessa in my left ear. Left ear is better. Jessa, Lewis is staring down the rabbit hole again. Yeah, he can go be down the rabbit hole like I was all day. If it worked, you would not need to fix it. NAND issue sounds like my old iPad 2 here when it goes into sleep mode if it's not connected to power. Real talk, bro. Please, bro, more fixing stuffs. It's always a sad thing that when someone does something wrong, it's not the wrongdoer that gets attention. It's the one who points out the wrong. Yes. I had a funny 6S Plus today, false charging, but seen by PC and booted on USB. Can you guess what it might be? False charging? You mean that it said that the percentage was going up, but it actually wasn't? I would guess the battery. That would be my guess. It depends on what false charging means. False charging means that the battery percentage was going up, or does that actually mean it wasn't drawing charging current? If it was drawing proper charging current, detected by USB, etc., then if not the battery, then I would suspect Tigris. Let's see. If you stare into the rabbit hole long enough, eventually the rabbit hole will stare into you. Let's see. Can you please tell me what is the camera model on your microscope? No, it's a piece of crap. It doesn't let enough light. No, it's some discontinued model. Where to buy soldering tools? Seriously? Fuck. Sounds weird listening to both of you at the same time. Well, let's see. Please turn up your mic on screen capture. Oh yeah, I should go look into that. It's going to be a setting somewhere else. All right, it's lower than the other views. Why don't somebody go comment on Lewis's live stream to come to Jessa's computer and turn up her microphone setting, because he's in charge of it.
He knows how to do that, doesn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't it right on
The low mic volume is not too bad when she yells "fuck" and I'm at work.
Isn't it right on your
No, it's on this. Well, I generally fuck things up. Let's see, screen. Audio input capture. I don't even know if it's that or not. Is that better? That? Is that better? Huh?
Like,
This?
yeah, what's that one?
That? No, that's gonna like make it all feedbacky and shit. I don't have any idea. I have to like just. No, it'll be audio input capture. I don't know what that is. That's probably fine. We'll find out. I don't really know. Where do people get the shirts? You can order shirts from the iPad Rehab Supply, which, by the way, I gotta put shirts for sale. That's a good idea.
Which shirts are they asking about?
I guess this one, I don't know.
They ask them.
Well, if we're gonna have a sale on It's Never the Quill shirts, that's for sure. To make way for, it's sometimes a quill.
It's sometimes a quill.
Oh, jeez. All right. False charge. It said it was charging, but the percentage went down. Okay, so it didn't actually charge. You just saw the lightning symbol, but was it pulling charging current or not? I don't give a shit what it tells you. Was it charging or not? What did the USB ammeter say? That feel when YouTube live stream chat is way behind. I don't know about that. Replace Tigris and TriStar and bridge the battery gate. What never hardly fails, but could be the issue. First one I've seen like this. Fixed. Okay. Yeah, it depends on whether or not it actually was charging or not. We'll tell you what to fix. I'm from Canada, trying to see if there's a decent camera for the microscope that's reliable at an okay price. All right, you sound like a cheapskate. Go to China. Tell us more about Samantha so you can pique his interest of what you're streaming. No, I got in big trouble for that. I can't do that. I can't do that. Yay, I got to the end. The sound is just the fact the one scene is using one mic and the other OBS scene is using another mic. No, they should all be using the same mic. Unless I fuck something up, which I might have done. All right. let's see if we can go for one more easy one. All right, water damage, iPhone 6 data recovery. iPhone 6 are easy, right, Sharon?
Yeah, they are so easy.
They are so easy. All right, I need some luck. All right, come on, internet. Help me out. You guys are so amazingly lucky. Impart your luck. Again, I got it. Okay, this is going to work great. This is going to turn my whole day around. You guys are awesome at making Jessa... Oh my god, this is from Croatia. Holy shit, why didn't I fix this a couple days ago? Christy from iPad Rehab is in Croatia right now. God damn it. That would have been really cool to send back with her. That would have been really cool. God fucking damn it.
Yeah, like she's gonna ring on their door. Ding dong.
I did it when I went to Nebraska.
Did you?
Yeah, you know, I hugged that
That's
chick. I mean, it's cool to like, of course, I mean, this is just assuming that the internet holds out and we can actually fix this bitch.
Oh, you can.
I don't know if it's going to be another rabbit hole like all the rest of them today. Then it would be like, hi, I'm from iPad Rehab. We're here in Croatia. Oh yeah, we couldn't fix your phone. Would you like this T-shirt? Yeah, that would suck. All right, let's see. This will be, so Christy went to Croatia. She spent an entire semester there. Her husband is a professor, and he did like a class over there, some kind of like exchange class kind of thing a couple of years ago. So they went back to their old haunting ground just for spring break week. So they're in Croatia right now.
He's working.
Oh, is he working?
Yeah, I think he has something.
This doesn't look good. It has no CPU shield and a whole lot of fuckery. So is he working? That sucks.
Well, not the whole time.
Not the whole time. But she made the mistake, of course, of failing to log out of the work computers. So that's a lot of fun. She did not log out of Facebook or anything else.
Oh, you guys have been. She has.
No. I'm sure she's been posting things like, I love iPad Rehab, can't wait to get back to work from Croatia. I mean, obviously. It only makes.
What else would she post?
Ew, this screw feels really tight in that hole that causes long screw damage. Yikes. Hopefully it is lucky and doesn't actually fuck anything up. Oh my gosh.
I hate this microscope.
You have many to choose from.
Yeah, exactly. Pick one of the other 10 microscopes. All right, I think we're definitely going to have to take this board all the way out.
That would require me getting up.
All right. It was not charging. It was an issue with Tigris. Okay, well, if it's not charging, then sounds like Tigris. I have a pretty weird... One of my rabbit holes today was a weird charging thing where I did the same thing. It ended up getting Tigris TriStar, another TriStar, jumping the VCC main battery, VCC MOSFET. And it still has this odd charging where it will charge fine and then stop, charge fine and then stop. With its native battery, so I was kind of hoping it could just sort of rejuvenate that native battery and it would behave, but I don't think so. And I think it does something like that, but not as bad with the other battery I tried. Have to look back on that one. I got some weird iPad Air. I need to be sure. When is Christy coming back? Because all the things that she put in my queue from her queue, I really need to look at the night before she gets home.
I think she's.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I'll be like, oh yeah.
I think Sunday.
Wait, like this Sunday?
Yeah, I think so.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Sharon, are you aware that iPad Rehab celebrates Dingus Day?
Sharon said she's going to the Dingus Day party.
Oh.
Are you is that the one at Fanatics?
Yeah.
Yay! Sounds like fun, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
Are you guys going too?
Well, I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to Disney World apparently.
You are?
Yeah.
apparently you weren't aware of this?
Well, I just kind of don't pay attention to stuff like that. Just sounds, I'm not really looking forward to that. This sounds like really awful. Oh, let's see. How many caps will she flick up? All of the caps. And then one or two more just for fun. Let's look at this one under the microscope. Come on, guys.
I don't know, have you never been?
I went as a kid. It wasn't really that great. I mean, it was like, you know what's fun? Darien Lake, Ride of Steel. You know what's not fun? Teacups at Walt Disney World.
Small World?
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Well, go to the science stuff. It's more interesting.
Yeah. Well, I think it's like the worst week to be at Disney World ever. It is the worst week in a place that's already really known for lines and meltdowns. You know.
I don't think you're gonna have a meltdown. You should be okay.
Oh, fun, fun, fun. Solder balls popping out of the CPU. Sounds great. Somebody gave this a little light reflow. Yay. Yay. And this is going to be somebody tried to reflow the PMIC for absolutely no goddamn reason. Let's find out. I don't know. There's less flux than I thought there was going to be right around here, but we'll see. Oh yeah, we've got somebody put heat here. I mean, look at this bullshit. They didn't even take off C5202, and there's just fucking, this is like going to be like put in a reflow oven or some bullshit. What?
Another iPad today?
An iPad? A local iPad?
Yeah, did you do this?
Isn't that the one, the iPad 3 for the dude?
Dick Bears?
Oh my god, they soldered that onto there.
We don't do iPads?
We hate iPads. We need to be rehabbed away from doing iPads. Oh yeah, somebody's put this in a big old ass oven where it's going to be destroyed. This is not looking good. The likelihood that they just had minor damage where all this solder balls are popping out of shit is low. Alright, let's check here first. Alright, we're going to diode mode and compare to normal on these important CPU lines. Let's see. Let's hope for good news. Alright, come on, internet luck. Hold out on me now. Come on, internet luck. Let's see. Give me a number that's something like 0.2 something. Alright, 0.3. So far, so good. That's probably okay. Alright, give me a number that's something like 0.04. Yay, 0.09. Alright, give me a number that's something like 0.2 something. No! No! Boo! Not a fucking beep. No! Ah, fuck me. I think that's one V8 SD RAM, or it's one of them. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Alright, that's a big problem. Alright, let's try over here. Fucker, fucker, fucks. Alright. Yay, we got a 0.288 there. 0.172 there. Just for fun. Wow, that's interesting. Backlight is low, but not out. It's 0.2, should be like 0.5. That's weird. Alright, VCC main. Oh, that's why backlight's low. And we have a VCC main short. So, that means this phone all along had this phone's primary fault when it actually dropped in the ocean was it got a VCC main short. VCC main shorts are generally easy to find and clear, and then the phone's going to work. However, in someone's fuckery, they have now put heat on the CPU and caused a secondary problem that we're probably not going to be able to solve with the amount of effort that I generally want to put into a job like this. So what we'll be able to do is likely find and solve the VCC main short, which would have fixed the phone. However, due to prior repair attempt, we're not going to be able to solve the one V8 SD RAM short, which is probably from solder balls under the CPU, which is going to mean taking off, trying to reball the CPU, and generally that level of repair gets a completely different quote if I do it at all. So that is not part of your standard data recovery service. So these guys are probably going to be screwed. But let's see if we can solve the VCC main short anyway. All right, let's see. Phone wet, rehot CPU, bro. Oh, yeah. Crystalline, it wasn't Tigris. I've seen somewhere Tigris boot cap was bad, so it led me down that road. Turns out that the Tigris LX boost coil was faulty. First I've seen like that. Yeah, I've never seen that either. Was the battery connector melted? It was from removing the bottom shield. SD-RAM sucks. Yeah, well, what really sucks is that that SD-RAM short can sometimes be the adjacent cap. I mean, you can get an SD-RAM short from that cap going bad, but not with a VCC main short. If it's got a VCC main short, then you know that the VCC main short was the original problem and the SD-RAM is from too much fucking heat. Please bro, solution killed the phone. Yes, it did. SD-RAM goes to backlight. Maybe the driver has an issue. I doubt. No. I mean, it's fucking heat. I mean, look at it. There's no question. I mean, look at this. Heat ball, heat ball, heat ball, heat ball. I mean, and the SD-RAM line, like, rims the edge of the CPU. That's where it is. It is 100%. There's a fucking ball that's soldered on there, in my opinion. I could be wrong. What do I know? But I'd bet $100 on that. All right, let's see. PMIC, audio IC, NFC. No, none of those have underfill. They can just breathe. None of that matters. All right, it's 100% short under the CPU, no doubt. But first, let's go on a hunt and see if we can figure out where the VCC main short is coming from. So let's pick kind of a good cap that's sort of like the tell that we'll come back to as we probe around and look for it. So we are gonna pick right there. So we have 0.0004 on VCC main. Let's see if we can find our VCC main short, and we'll go with C5202. Goodbye, dear C5202. Now let's keep kicking shit off until we can clear that, which I'm really not even motivated to spend more than 5 minutes doing anyway. Nope, wasn't him. Just because the likelihood of this phone getting fixed is incredibly low. Alright, what else would have been a good candidate for... Oh, I want to see if there's a NAND short, because this looks like shit and somebody's been here. Nope. Nope. Wonder what they were doing there. They, like, cleared all that out. Very odd. Alright. What else is why we have a VCC main short? What else are we gonna take off? What else could it be? I guess we could rule out backlight driver. And otherwise, just kind of go down the line a little bit. Unless anybody wants to pick a favorite. Otherwise, I'm just going to take a bunch of shit off and see what happens. We're going to go on a rampage. Lots of balls. Can we go looking for diarrhea balls? Heat balls. Yeah. Total heat balls. Alright, let's just take off a bunch of random shit off of VCC main in a hurry and see if we can find anything. Alright, what looks like a good VCC main candidate? Let's do... let's get rid of vibrator just because it has a nudge out of it. And I am starting to feel really fucking tired. I need to go get some soup. What time does the grocery store close? 9 or 10? At where? That can of soup is my air handler de-squealer. I couldn't possibly eat the soup in there. I mean, heavens. Wait, where's chicken noodle?
Who doesn't
Wait,
like
what?
You have an hour. They close at 9:30.
Oh, they close at 9:30?
Yeah.
Where'd you find that can of chicken noodle soup, Gene? That's pretty fucking amazing. Wait, at intake desk?
Yeah.
Alright, that looks like shit. I guess so. Alright, we'll go with under the baseband power management chip because it looks like shit. This board is more in line with my typical results for the day. Is that a crack in the NAND? Looks like it. Trolling, getting trolled by boards from all over the world. Oh yay, that looks promising. I have no idea how's that even possible? It didn't just happen now. Look at that, it's all blobbed. Oh yes. Alright, let's backlight caps maybe. Backlight caps would not cause a VCC main short and not a backlight short. Plus, none of the rest of backlight looked bad. So backlight probably never saw any damage. Alright, let's tag that guy. Come on. What are you beeping over there, Gene? What's wrong with it?
I have a very dim backlight, almost that you can't even see it.
Really? What kind of iPad?
I've had two.
An iPad 2?
Yeah.
Did you change the filter?
Oh, I did that, yeah.
Change the filter. What'd your diode measure?
Normal.
I would change the filter anyway, and then just see. All right, let's go back to our hotel over here. Boom! Nailed it! Yay! So we have not solved this piece of shit because of the secondary issue. God fucking damn it. What?
I don't know.
It started talking to you?
Yeah, did you hear that?
Yes, I did. Nice and quiet. And, oh, you guys can't see that. Nice and quiet. VCC main short is gone. Normal resistance. And if not for prior fuckery, this person would have their data. But no. Yeah, never push down a BGA when hot. Yes, lesson for people that fix things in Croatia. Actually, call up Christy Dryden. Tell her, let's find out where this shop.
Let's call her.
Let's do this. Let's.
I think we did this before she left. It wasn't near where she was.
Well, time for a road trip because this is bullshit. Somebody fucking raped this poor person, and Christy is gonna go light their fucking shop on fire. That's what's gonna happen here. We're gonna round up a posse. Where is this place? Where is she anyway? You got some sticks? You have any pitchforks? What?
It's across the sea.
It dropped into water. It won't start or turn on. I want all data retrieved. Well, that's not going to happen because of whoever your buddy is. They probably pushed down the CPU too. Yeah, or just, it's probably just heat from shield removal or something. It sucks. I mean, we can just for the sake of nothingness, knock off the, we can knock off this. Because it is sometimes him, although that would have to be a really independent failure. Huh?
Did you Google it?
Nope.
Southern end of Croatia.
The other thing that sucks is that you know they've like put power into it with this. All right, so let's just show everybody where that short is so that you guys can see what we're talking about and why I think this is under the CPU. All right, so let's go on a ZXW hunt.
Did you Google it?
Screen. All right, let me know if it's loud on screen now or not. Wait, is it close? No, not Italy. To the place she's got to burn down. What happened to ZXW? What does that say? I should. If you fix it, if you fix ticket 24299, I'll pay you right now. Is that one of the ones that's on Christie? That's Christie's ticket.
24299. Where is that?
I think that's one of the ones that's in Christie's pile.
Why don't you look it up on?
Why don't I look it up on Repair Shopper?
There you
All right.
go.
Okay, fine. I will. 24299, which I think is some kind of mini that Christie had some problem with.
That's on her table that you're supposed to work now.
242.
It is? Is it this?
Right at her station.
Where?
No,
It's her station over here.
Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
I don't see anything. Oh, wait a second. Finch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see it. It's right here.
All right. I'll look at it.
You hunt?
Sure. All right. So,
I give.
well, I was gonna. Well, let me
I
finish
give
this
to
thought
you.
first. Thank you very much. All right. Fucking no power mini? Yeah, I can. That sounds like a big pain in the ass. All right, but let's see.
Just kidding.
Here we are, PP1V8 SD RAM. So that is the name of the line. And let's see. See how it is rims around the edge of the CPU. So right around here, see that ding ding right there? And it goes some other places that it's never going to fail at. So it's backlight driver. Anything over here? Ooh, there's a possible candidate, but I mean, come on, this is like crystal clear. Underfilled chip that did have heat, that has the line under it. That's what it's going to be, folks. Then it's also under Tigris TriStar. Comes from the power management chip. A couple other places, audio IC, blah blah blah. But look right here. This is what I want to draw your attention to. Is right here. Right there, right there. Look at that, and let's compare that to our board. Let's make this flip around. All right, there we go. So let's compare ZXW right here. Look, see the 4 coils and the other 4 coils right there. Now let's think. Could that area have received heat that would have puffed up that solder ball and bridged it to some sort of nearby ground? Let's see. Where is ground? Is ground directly around it? Yeah, there's ground everywhere. So let's compare that. Right under this coil is the line, and compare that to our board. Here are our 4 coils. Here are our other 4 coils. Right fucking there. Could that be why we have a short on 1V8 SD RAM? No doubt. No doubt. No doubt at all. All right. No doubt at all. Yep. All right. So that one is, I kind of am tempted to take off the CPU just to sort of prove that, but I'm definitely not going to sit here and reball the CPU and try to put that back on right now. So I think I'll save that, and just kind of go back to them and see if they want me to put more time into that or not. All right. And let's look at this iPad. Now, one thing that I did want to consider doing, not really today, but I've really thought about this, and I think I would do this. I am thinking about starting to market something that would be called the YouTube Live Experience. So we have hundreds of repairs here, and anytime that someone happens to like see a repair that we're doing by chance out of the queue, something that's interesting or fun, that's their repair, everybody gets really excited about that because it's kind of fun to see your repair on live stream. So I thought it would be kind of a fun idea to sell an experience called YouTube Live Repair, where you send us a device and then we'll schedule your repair to do on live stream, where we would call you via Skype and interact with you while we do your repair, and you can talk to us and ask questions and kind of hang out, and we'll...
That's a great idea.
Sharon says it's a great idea. Lewis said that was the stupidest thing he ever heard, and
I love it.
Sharon loves it, so there you go. I think it's a fantastic idea. I think it sounds fun, and so I think we're going to start doing that and kind of set it up to be that the YouTube Live Experience is your chance to ask questions, to hang out, to talk, and for you to interact with a live stream chat, and just kind of have fun with that. And then that turns into a video so that you can use it to advertise your business or whatever you want to do. And then we'll kind of make the rules of it be that the YouTube Live Experience is separate from the repair. And then the repair rules are going to be pretty much the same thing that we always do, which is we'll put an amount of time into the repair, and it'll be either be fixed, then your invoiced regular repair rate, which is separate from YouTube Live Experience. And if it's no fix, then you follow regular no fix rules, which is no fix, no fee. And then if you want to pay Sharon to put it back together and send it to you, you can, or you can donate it if you don't need it, and we'll just chuck it in a pile. And then the other option would be second look. So after we do our sort of initial look chunk of time and go over the repair, if, like the one I just did, it needs something more significant, like it needs to have, like we put out one problem and then there's a second problem or something like that, or it needs some major technical thing like CPU, then we would kind of put it aside in our second look queue and come back to it, and then it would ultimately have its fate decided later. So let me know what you guys think about the YouTube Live Experience, because I really want to do that. So we can try it out right now here with Anthony Finch, who apparently is on live stream, who says, iPad Rehab, if you fix ticket 24299, which is in my second look queue from Christy. So that is already something I'm supposed to be doing. So I will take a look at that for Anthony Finch. All right, so we have Christy's guess here, and she says, constant 0.5 current draw, willpower on. Faked out by testing without digitizer home button. All right, so it sounds like this is a no power. Let's look up the ticket so that we know what the deal is. So let's see. So this is ticket, I forgot, but good thing I can read it off of the back. 24299 for iPad mini charging solution. What say you, repair shopper? What say you on ticket 24299? 8299. iPad mini charging solution. Let's see. Hello, we have an iPad mini that has had the battery replaced, will only charge when the device is off. Oh, great, one of these. Fantastic. When the device is turned on, it will stop charging altogether. Before the battery was replaced, the iPad would not charge or turn on at all. Okay. And then Christy says, not really assembled, blah, 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 blah. No plate connector brackets, screen lightly stuck with old adhesive, blah, blah. Don't reassemble. Then we have Cranky reply 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so Christy's pretty much saying she has no idea. Whoa, he is a liar? Anthony Finch, you're a liar. He is a liar. I clearly talked to him and even updated the ticket. Yeah, so that's how you get. That's, by the way, Anthony Finch, if you talk to my staff and then you say you didn't, then that's how you get to the bottom of my queue. All right, let's see.
Maybe he personally did.
Maybe he personally didn't. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt. All right, but there you go. That's the other thing. Repair Shopper lets us keep notes to each other on whether or not you're a douchebag. So if your repair's taken a long time, that's probably why. All right. So let's see what the deal is here.
Not supposed to say that.
Not supposed to say that out loud. Whoops. That's okay. Anthony Finch is never going to send us anything ever again anyway. Okay, let's look at this board. All right, so this is another refurbished iPad mini because you can see the cut bracket here. That's the classic tell. And the cut bracket over here, which means it has had a replacement power management chip. And we can see the telltale signs. Look at this, is the Apple applied yellow Captain tape. And we can see, again, the signs of way too much fucking heat on underfilled, and then nobody giving a shit about that. Look at that. That's significant way too much heat. Look at that.
Wow.
There are even solder balls all the way here next to the CPU from the Apple refurbishing attempt. So all of that, Anthony Finch didn't do any of that. That is all how it came to him from the land of the Apple refurbishing depot. All right, so there's the backlight diode right there. And, you know, all this, like, crud and oxidation. I mean, look at how much heat. Look, they even have the heat all the way over here at the corner of the CPU. Look at that. Ding, 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 ding. That's fucking bad. Jesus. Not cool. More heat over here. Heat, heat. Blown backlight filter. You got a blown backlight filter. Let's change that out before we address this charging thing real quick. Now, blown backlight filters happen from just any device that kind of just is problematic. You know, an iPad mini that's giving somebody a hard time, and it kind of gets like that.
Are you sure that's not Christy trolling your page, telling you to fix stuff that she's up for you?
That'd be really, really fucking funny if it was.
If she did what?
If it was Christy from Croatia, is like, you bitches that have been posting as me all day, fuck you, I'm gonna log in as somebody named Anthony Finch. Also, fix all the other tickets that are in Christy's name.
Love him.
Love Anthony. Love you, girls. By the way, what's the name of that place in Croatia? That would be a masterful troll, in fact, if it sure would. All right, backlight filter. All right, I don't even have any mini backlight filters over here anymore, Gene. You got, where's your stash of mini backlight filters? From the land of general repair. Is that it? Awesome. I'll try not to contaminate them with my viruses.
Yeah,
I will keep them.
I think I'll
You
get
got
it
cold again?
Yeah, man. I don't feel like I've had a cold for a while. Was I like sick earlier and forgot about it? That ship has sailed.
No, did I say again? I didn't mean again.
All right. Well, I did go. I got my weight belt. I still really fucking need to see Pam, like stat.
You do what?
Need to go see Pam for like magic.
Hello? Yeah?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
stop letting me blow that off. What the heck?
You want me to make an appointment for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Somebody's Christy must have put this back. Yeah, that's rework. So FL 7500 would be a great candidate for why that's acting like that. That thing, I'm gonna take that off just to eliminate it as a variable because it looks like a little ground exposed over there. Let's gonna clean that up just to make sure it's not touching anything that it shouldn't be. Why is there... I don't think those brackets are always silver like that. Maybe they are. Alright, let's see. This looks like a replacement TriStar. We'll leave that alone for a minute. Alright, I'm going to check on the backlight diode and make sure that's healthy. Alright, backlight diode reading. Wake it up, multimeter. Wake it up. Alright, 0.135 in one direction. And oh well, alright, healthy diode. Alright, let's look down here at the connectors. Alright, so this looks like Christie's charge port. So we'll kind of probe that a little bit. That's all fine. Look at that, Christy Dryden's work. That's very nice work. Look at that perfect alignment, and she's got really nice looking port there. All right, digitizer connector is fine. LCD connector is fine. Sticker we don't really need. Okay, so as far as physical damage and physical exam findings, I see a replacement power management chip as the Apple Refurb, and I see significant signs of too much heat. So if this is going to be like some kind of weird charging issue, and it is resistant to, it's not, you know, like, god damn, look at all those fucking solder balls. Then I would think that the ball under the PMIC, which really controls charging, you know, we could reflow that since there's no underfill under there anymore. All right, so let's see what we got on this. Actually, let's look at the charge port itself on the other end, which is important to do. All right, so let's look at this. All right, so that is making good connection. I'm not in love with one of them, but yeah, it's definitely solid on there. All right, so that's not the problem for today. Okay, so let's see. Let's do test. All right, let's see what the hell. All right, is this is this guy's housing? All right, let's get a different housing. Oh man. All right, do we have any other iPad minis that are here for other reasons? That the battery is charged?
I think we have a charged test battery.
All right.
Charged enough.
Some of these. Known good mini battery. Oh yeah, this is the one I just used. Okay, known good mini battery. Let's see what the voltage is in the battery before we do anything else. And the voltage in this battery is 3.8. All right, sounds great. Okay, so let's hook it up and see if this mini will charge. All right, so this mini is booting and it is drawing a low charging current right now. So let's see what it does as it goes through its boot cycle. So I see an Apple logo down here, and iPad mini is booting up. Oh, I'm getting really tired. What happened to Sun? Where's Sunday? Like, why is this not happening?
What happened to her?
Don't know. Still booting. All right. It is 47% on the battery. And now I'm going to disconnect this here and I'm going to plug it back in. And I see this sort of low 0.1. And I do not see that the Mini is recognizing that we've plugged anything in. All right, so I don't see a lightning symbol. All right, so no lightning symbol there. No lightning symbol, and I see 0.1, which is not charging. So it's not charging. It doesn't recognize that I've connected anything, and that's all low. All right, so that's like, total charging problem. And so for charging problems at board level, since it's already had a charge port, we will do that. We'll give it another charge port second because those parts just tend to be problematic. But we would go with changing TriStar chip first. I'm really, I think, too tired to go through the schematic of how iPad mini charging works because I just feel like shit. All right, so we're going to take off that TriStar and swap that out, which my guess is that Christy certainly would have done that, and she would have certainly done a charge port, but that would be really... Oh, I see. She's questioning that dude there. All right, we'll change him as well. Her note says... constant 0.05 willpower on, and then she says small chip next to TriStar. All right. All right, so Christy's already done this, so we're just going to kind of repeat this to kind of rule out variables. What's going on in chat? Who can read me some chat questions? They're on this computer. I always forget how iPad boards are so, like, dense for... What? Yeah, heat suckers. Heat suckers! There we go. Let's just lift this dude up. I think I'll save him. Alright, oh my god. Now let's clean this off. Alright, TriStar might be an easy one. Well, Chrissy's already changed TriStar, so no. It's going to be prior. It's either going to be a bad part on the, the port, or something wrong, something up with the TriStar, which I think would be odd. Or it's going to be a problem within the PMIC, which has been replaced. Alright, let's straighten out this little resistor. Alright, let's tin these pads on this dude. Alright. Runaway charge port 2 in TriStar. See any more solder falling apart since that one iPad a few videos ago? Solder falling apart? I don't remember. Alright, let's get 1608 chips. And I already forgot my orientation. Let's see. Jean, do you have a TriStore orientation on mini memorized? I feel like it's like that, but I'm not sure. Alright, I will check on that real quick. Take one from the top, student mini board. I wonder how many of these PMICs Apple replaced. I wonder who actually did the work. That's what I want to know. Alright, I was right on that orientation. Let me grab a donor board. Ho ho hum. Looking for an iPad mini donor board. Let's get off that grossness. Where are you, giant stack of iPad mini donor boards? Let's find out. These are all iPad Airs now. It's gonna be Sunday. Oh, I was like, wait, this board has got a lot more shit wrong with it. What up?
How are you? No, I just was up in the window. It looks kind of fucking trashy. Like, literally.
Looks trashy.
What's that?
Would you write a letter to your kid's teacher that said, hey, you need to fucking learn grammar because that's not how you use affect and effect?
I went into school when Sibley had the retarded teacher and called her out on her spelling of
I don't think you're supposed to.
Of tomorrow?
Because Indiana kept coming home with it spelled wrong on her planner. I'm like, Indy, it's written on the board for you. You should be able to copy it correctly into your planner. So then I noticed on a spelling test when tomorrow came up that she marked it as correct, spelled wrong.
Tomorrow?
What?
So I went in and was like, and I noticed.
Was there an A in there?
No, she spelled it like Tomorow.
Oh boy.
Like she forgot the second R.
Whoa.
And so I said something, and like I noticed that, and I noticed a lot of words that on spelling tests that Indy had, they were marked as correct
Yes.
when they were wrong.
Yeah.
So then I said, and she's like, oh, that's probably from the student teacher, and I'm like, student teacher's been gone 2 months. And
Right.
This test was from a week ago. Like,
Right.
She retired that year. She was terrible. And I was like, I can't have you teaching her how to spell words incorrectly. Like, she's already dumb enough. She can't have someone teaching.
Oh my god, don't say that.
Yeah. Not very good.
It's really good. I'm really glad that the teachers of HFL don't watch YouTube.
Why, are we on Skype?
No. No. No.
Are we? Oh, Jessa!
What? The lights
I
are
said the
on.
R word. I didn't hear
Oh,
it.
I've already said retard
Oh
at
my
least
God,
100
take it
times.
off right now. Don't ever. That is entrapment. You
I
can't do that.
thought
knew
it was
weird that she was
obvious.
talking to me.
What? It's
I thought
weird
it was
that you.
strange that she struck up a conversation.
No, it's not. I mean, I asked you who your gynecologist was earlier today. Remember that?
No, I'm not talking to you the rest of the night.
Well, so Mrs. Blank, I sent her an email because, and I really struggled with whether or not to be that bitch, to like say something, but it's like you can't be the teacher. It was, affect, effect, usage error. I tried to be as non-douchey as possible, but
Well,
it's
gonna
really,
be douchey no matter what.
I mean, it's not possible to be non-douchey. Like, what do you think is a good non-douchey way? What is the least douchey way to say that's not how that's fucking wrong?
You could say that that's the only thing you're complaining about is effect and affect.
Yeah, she said affected, or it's not going to be very. It's going to like affect the students, but she said effect, which is like that's like one of those grammar things that you need to learn. Like that's like what all of 4th grade is about, is learning shit like that.
Yeah, you learn that and then you never use it.
What the fuck? You use it every single day of your life.
I don't. You're talking to the wrong person.
We already had a conversation. Well, that's
I
what we
still
said. If
think-
you
I
don't,
say-
you turn out like Jean.
That is cultural. You can't pick on Jean. That's cultural.
Twiggers is cultural.
Twiggers is not cultural, but some of the other grammatical things she says are cultural.
Like what?
I seen it.
Well,
That's
that's
cultural. That's a buffalo.
that's cultural. I don't have any problem with that. I mean, I remember that when my sister had a kid, that she had this family member who was a little unusual, and
Jean, I don't think you're unusual.
Jean's not unusual, but this
Put her in
guy.
that category.
This guy was he like couldn't understand, and Gene would never be like this. He could not understand facetiousness. And so, somebody
Like the
says,
meaning of the word?
well, just like in general, just like joking around.
Right.
He took it
So he
seriously.
probably was on the spectrum.
Oh, definitely.
Now
Like,
here you are making fun of him.
nothing wrong with that. And everybody was kind of like joking around with like, oh, I just saw Matt. It must be good news coming soon or whatever. And then so he said something like, oh, I just saw Matt cross the hall, meaning the baby's been born. And everybody was like, oh no, you didn't. Oh. And he got like really mad, but nobody even noticed that he got mad. And he like walks across the room. Nobody even notices that he walks across the room. And everybody's kind of moved on because it's clear that he did see, the dad walk across the hall, which means the baby's been born and that they're coming out any minute. And so everybody's just super excited to see this is the first grandchild, it's going to be awesome. And then all of a sudden you hear the elevator door ding. And then he gets in the elevator and the door starts to close and he just screams out, I know what I seen!
Did he follow up with gold?
No, he just like as the doors are closing, I know what I seen! He was.
How it sounds like a line out of Outsiders.
Well, it's funny how like these little tiny things stay with you. And so now, anytime in adult life since that moment that there's ever been any kind of question of, I'm not really sure that's true, then one or the other of us will be like, well, I know what I've seen. I know what I've seen. Like this Croatia board that's fucked up because it's got a short under SD RAM. I know what I've seen. Like that.
Speaking of Buffalo, Paul was very interested in what we're doing on Monday.
Yeah, Dingus Day.
He wants to know what we're doing for Soldering.
Oh, that's Monday?
Yeah. So we need to have a Monday night Dingus Day celebration.
I thought we were doing.
Not Monday night,
All
all day.
day.
Oh, yeah.
All day.
Well, then we need to start. We need to.
What do you want? Gene, you got a live stream for Dingus Day.
Really? Can we take the kids to Buffalo? Is there like kid-friendly Dingus events?
Is there a field of pussy willows that we can just go visit?
They're expensive.
Are they?
Are they? Aren't they just in the field?
I would think they would be really cheap. I wouldn't think there would be a lot of demand because I don't think anybody wants to actually go and ask for them.
No,
Like
they're
who?
florists.
Yeah, but you'd have to go to the florist and say, I'd like to get some flowers for my wife. Do you have any? What's her favorite? What's that called? Do you have any pussy willows? No one's gonna say that.
I go out of my way to say that.
What?
I would go out of my way to say that.
Why
You
wouldn't
would?
You get a chance to use the word you want to use all the time.
You would go to the florist and specifically ask for pussy willows?
Yes.
No.
Pussy willow is a word.
I know it's a word, but it's a word you avoid.
That's what you want me to avoid.
Well, you know what we really need is they don't have their password.
I think we should send pussy willows with every repair for Dingus
They
Day.
need 600 and they got it. They give us 4.
Oh, by the way, Anthony Finch is watching this stream, and I did tell him that
Did you tell him he's right here on my pussy list?
I did. Well, I told him that the reason why he's on the pissy list is because it says he's a liar in the ticket.
Oh, okay.
No, it's Christy's for the trolling.
And then we decided that Anthony Finch is not a real person, and that it's Christy who's just trying to get us to do her work because we were fucking with her on Facebook and making up statuses all day.
I agree.
And by we, I mean you.
By me, and not me.
Wait, it was you.
That was not me.
What?
I wasn't here. What are you talking
You
about?
were here. It was not me.
It was certainly not me. I was here for about 30 seconds.
It was definitely you.
I was busy pouring it up all day, by the way.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
That went great.
Did you have to suck any dicks?
No, I did not.
Awesome.
Well, most people call marketing and PR, I call pouring. No.
Yeah, marketing and PR, whoring it up.
I pour it up for every
Oh, Kristen came by from Fixin' a Zip.
Wait, can we not, we need to be not.
So many rules. So many rules. I hope Anthony Fitch appreciates all this.
Say goodnight.
Say goodnight.
Huh?
Say goodnight.
Say goodnight. I gotta almost be done. Oh my god. All right. See, I pitched my YouTube live idea.
Yeah, how'd that go?
I don't know. I haven't read the chat since then. Actually, I should probably do that. What, YouTube live patent? What is it? Oh, people are talking about pussy willow. Let's hear. All right, let's see.
May I call you?
YouTube live. Watching today's workflow. God help your Skype callers if they say the wrong thing, as I have visions of Jessa's tweezers going straight through CPUs and chestnuts and what have you. Oh, well, you know, just all part of the style. Not seeing USB. Sounds like TriStar. Runaway charge port. Seeing any more solder falling out. I've done 2 ZTE phones in the last week or so where the port just fell off the board. Yeah, oh, I know what you're talking about. The one, yeah, that one port that just decided to, like, change its religion. Yeah, I remember that. Where is Apple's professional repair center? I do not know the answer to that.
Phone number.
Oh, I have
Right, exactly.
30 cases of soda in my car.
You only carry them?
All right. I used to correct teachers all the time. They hated it. Got
Yeah,
run out of
these
class a
people
lot. Yeah, teachers that are good are appreciative.
Did I bring keys in?
Oh, let's see. I'm not sure I use effect and effect correctly. Well, then look it up, Kubrick's 1222. That's one of the things that's like, I think, a cornerstone of why I get along with Lewis, is that he, despite not having a college education, would never in a million years make an affect defect usage error. And if he does, like by accident, then he will immediately, he'll notice it and immediately correct that. That's how you can tell when somebody is detailed and observant and cares. All right. Write a sternly worded letter saying you're not using the word effect rightly. I couldn't do that. Using a cheap lightning cable will affect TriStar. The effect is that my $30 burner phone is more versatile with voltage variations. She was affected by Please Bros. The effect of the Please Bros was that she put her head through the wall. Yes. All right, question. iPad 3. Ooh, not answering any other questions today on other repairs. Nope. There are some better quality pussy willows. Some are more expensive, while some are practically free. Huh, did not know that. Pussy willows with every touch I see repair. Jessa, correcting your kid's teacher is not a great idea. You should encourage your child to mention something instead. It'll seem fuck that. No way. No, I couldn't do that. Jessa, do you believe in the flying spaghetti monster? No. All right, let's see if that made any difference. Changing TriStar, and it doesn't look like it made any difference. So we're still at the same thing. All right, so we got to give it another port, and then reflow power management chip, and then that's pretty much it for this. All right, and I really need to get this fucking done, because this was... iPad rehab. Rumors Michael Oberdick is opening a gynecology office where he is the sole doctor. Just a rumor. I would find that hard to believe. Although I did have a conversation with a gynecologist yesterday. Here is a shocker. All right, we'll change this out. Here's a shocker. I haven't seen my OB since I delivered my kids, and my youngest kids are 6, so that's a lot of years. Apparently, that's enough years to totally forget her name, and that was kind of this weird moment where I was at the locker room in the gym yesterday, and then I come around the corner and I'm like, hey, look, there's that person who was the first thing all 4 of my children ever saw in the entire world. What's her name? And it took me like 10 minutes to come up with it. But what was funny about it is that I could remember this other, like, just totally random factoid about her. You know, it's funny how your brain just puts down long-term memories just randomly sometimes. And so in the millions of OB visits that you have when you're going every week at the end of a pregnancy, and there was a time where she had, her daughters were going to college, and I think had just started college, and I remember 13 years ago, she was the first person who ever told me about Facebook. I gotta finish this, because, you know, can't quit in the middle. Oh, is that Easter eggs? Yay! Good job. Oh man, I need to get out of here. This stream is way too long today. It was fun back when we were fixing phones. Before your guys' luck ran out and it has returned to my native luck for the day. I liked it back when the internet was full of luck.
Gina got 8 dozen eggs, so.
Oh, you don't want to use the candy cane today?
You don't want to use the candy cane? Yeah, let's stuff candy cane in the
We should
Easter
start
eggs.
one with every repair.
What, a candy cane?
Yeah.
We were counting how
Till they're
many I
gone.
had to buy eggs for today, and I'm like, you think Pam or Sharon will bring Pam to the Easter egg hunt? I should buy eggs for you to hide from Pam. Yes. Oh, you found some. Do we know if Christine's gonna be in town?
I don't know.
Definitely no Christy, right? She's in the other one. Alright, this guy, we need to call him because this Lars.
Oh, the guy that needs a passcode? Yeah, we just fixed
He
him.
said, can I call you with that? Because it,
Call
putting it
you
on
with
here
that?
would be,
Yeah, because he's smart enough to know that if he calls right now, he'll end up straight on YouTube.
I cannot find a business phone. Did anyone send it? Did you hear what I did today, Sharon?
Mm-mm.
She had the business phone packed up to send in a package to, where was it?
I don't know. Johan's, wherever Johan's
Oh
was.
my god, that's freaking hilarious.
I looked down at my desk and Johan's phone's sitting there and I'm like, I swear I just invoiced it and put it back for shipping. And I go back there and the work phone's all wrapped up, ready to go out.
Wouldn't that have been funny?
Oh,
Was
I
it
wish I
raining?
had done that. No, but I'm gonna conveniently also do that next week.
Did you find your phone?
No.
What's the number?
Yeah. 397 4174. I have two phones. I got two phones.
39731.
4174. That would be, by the way, the phone number for iPad Rehab.
Oh.
In case you ever need a call.
In case you ever, want to give us a call. And by us, I mean Sunday. I hear it.
Oh, there it is.
I'll answer it. iPad Rehab, this is Jessa.
They're like, who's Jessa?
Hello.
Who's Jessa?
I was telling this stream about how amazing you are at answering the phone and no matter what you're doing, always being super happy to hear from whoever it is that's calling,
And it's genuine.
which is your superpower. Well, we were talking about, so Raj was on here and he was asking about when do you know when you should like just quit and do something else? And I was like, right now.
Actually, I decided that today. Just here to clean up shop.
Uh-oh. And just like how people are good at different things. Like I could not do what you do. And
I cannot do what you do. So.
yeah, and it's just like you gotta find your thing, and don't spend years like beating down the wrong hole. All right, we are going to plug in the new charge port and see if it makes any difference, and it does not, which is good news for me because it means that Christy's work at replacing TriStar and the port is on point, and there was nothing wrong. I thought her work looked absolutely beautiful and was the same as mine. All right, so where does that leave us? So this is, there's really not going to be that many things in the path of charging here. And I'm going to guess that this is PMIC related. Let's see. Let's see. Still voting PMIC. That one guy. I'm still voting on 2 guy. Hey, Jessa, you won. Won what? I hold out optimism that's not PMIC. My fave, watching a flex get soldered on. Are you still using Chip Quick Flux? Yes, of course. Jessa, get some new t-shirts with cause and effect. Huh. Why do Lewis's eyes twitch? None ya beeswax. All right. Okay, so this is really just not recognizing. That probably is not going to be PMIC. This is not recognizing the charger, and this is where this is really a rabbit hole, and not something that I want to do at 918. This really is like it's a big repair. There's a reason why it's still here, is because we have absolutely no idea, and it's extremely laborious and far more work than whatever your quote is on this thing. As you can see, the amount of time that I have put into this is well more than the value of a Mini right now. So let's see. I'm really fucking tired. All right, so here's the thing. The Mini is not recognizing that it is connected to USB because it's not producing the lightning symbol. So I really don't like this variable of how much heat is around here in this area, and the fact that it's a replacement PMIC, and the fact that that's really susceptible to drop. I really don't like that. But then there's also a bunch of filters and things that are under here that we need to check. If I put heat on that, it's going to disrupt my port. I'm going to have to do a 3rd port. And, this would be my next step, to just see if I have a connection from the pin out here. Do I have a connection all the way through the port and into these filters that are under there, and are they going where they're going? And then over here at TriStar, we could look to see what other dudes are in the path of TriStar and the port, and then ultimately it's going to lead back to the power management chip, which definitely needs a reflow. I'm not going to spring for replacing the chip because it's like a $15 chip, and that's just gone really crazy. So this already, I would say that the kind of effort that this problem requires isn't feasible. I mean, I can't charge for this kind of time. I mean, the fact that I have to pay Christy for having already done this exact work that I have to repeat just to rule out variables, and now I'm really at the beginning of a really open-ended problem. So my inclination would be to say you can't pay me enough for my time to work on this board, so I would call this no fix and send it back to you. In general, when I do that, then I kind of will put it to the side, and I'll look at it, one more time. I might reflow the PMIC, but that I would call is data recovery level investigation. If you want to really tease apart all of these connections on an entire circuit and find things that don't typically fail, you have to have a reason. That could take 4 hours, and it doesn't really make sense on a $150 charging solution for a device that can be replaced. So it just totally doesn't make sense. So I'm going to call that one no fix on the basis of the fact that that you're cranky, you want it back. I just spent a significant amount of time on it, and it would require at least that much more time again. And my time could be better spent on other repairs that I could get turned around and more quickly in that time. So I'm going to call that one no fix. I think that Christy did a good job on it. I think that Christy was right. I think that Christy wanting my eyes on it, I didn't see any fault or problem with her work, that's just going to be too open-ended. And I would also say that for folks like Chris Long, who tends to get sucked down into these rabbit holes, you could, but at this point, if I put more time into that device, it's no longer business, it's hobby. So you can still have the love of the hobby of board repair, and you can still say that you enjoy it for a hobby, kind of for the sake of a hobby. But that means that you have to choose on your weekend when you could be spending time with your wife or girlfriend, or you could be spending time with your kids, or making dinner, or doing celebrating Dingus Day or hiding Easter eggs. You have to decide then that you want to come back to this mini and really drill down on that problem. And maybe you will. Maybe you could say, I really just need to know for the sake of my hobby of wanting to be an analytical person and get that answer. The satisfaction of finding out the answer would be really rewarding. There's nothing wrong with that. But at this point, it does not make business sense to continue to work on a problem that is still very open-ended after you've ruled out common faults, and you can kind of see how that would kind of play out. So that one, Anthony Finch, is no fix, and your options for no fix, we will send you via Repair Shopper, and you will get an invoice for return shipping if you want it back. Otherwise, you can donate it, but that one is definitely going to be off my radar screen, unless you want to, pay me $400 to continue to work on it, and then ultimately it's likely solvable. I mean, if that particular mini was some precious mini that had to work, we could make it work. It just doesn't make sense for a quote for $150. All right, we're going to look at this. Lewis is fighting not giving up on another board. Well, he should give up. Blast the PMIC with compressed air. Could just be a solder ball. That's not going to work. You can't, no, it's not happening. New shirts coming soon for my company. It's probably the coil. Ha ha ha. Cracked screen, replace coil. I've run into about 10 of the same problem with Apple Refurb iPad Air. Lost an account because of it. Yeah, well, in that case, go down the rabbit hole, man. Spend a whole weekend on it. Figure it out. Just to do iPads and iPhones have JTAG ports. I couldn't care less. Is so, could you manipulate the measurement of those pins to ground to get a better accuracy of where a problem exists? Nope. I mean, the JTAG is under the TriStar. It's just silly. My only downfall. Yeah, Chris Long he goes crazy on rabbit holes, and then he thinks that other people want to inherit his rabbit holes. No, nobody does. I think that in business development, you can go down the rabbit hole just fine, but you have to make an active choice to do that. You don't want to get sucked down a rabbit hole. So it's not a dick waving contest. It's not a pissing contest of obviously I win the dick waving contest. That's pretty clear. So it's one of those things where I think as technicians, and we see it in here a lot, that's the person who is far better than me at being efficient and not going down the rabbit hole is Gene. hands down. Jean is the most efficient person around here.
Down.
Well, Gene, what is your secret? Like, Gene, every other technician really struggles with this because you become invested in the problem. Like, even right now, there's a piece of me, if I didn't feel sick right now, like, because I feel sick, it's easy to be Gene. Like, I feel like I just feel bad.
Right.
But if this were, like, let's say I was chatting with friends and you guys were all here, I would probably continue on for more time, which
Right.
would be dumb. What's your secret? Tell us.
What is my secret?
Yes, tell all of us
The
because
secret is, why would I waste so much time on one thing when I know there's at least 3 other things that I could probably just knock right out?
yeah,
So it makes no sense to just keep hammering on that stupid thing that is
Right.
driving me insane,
right.
and just move on. And if I get those 3 things done, then I'll go back and look at it again. And
Yeah.
if not, screw it.
Well, it's like the emotional investment thing. Like in so I'm in the middle. Christy fucking sucks at getting, like, even her, like right now she will still be bummed. Then I'm like, oh yeah, fuck that thing, you know, and like you can tell, like this repair, Anthony Finch's experience is, I sent this to you guys way too long ago for you to tell me that it's not repairable because I've been stringing along my customer for however long. Yeah, exactly. It makes your job hard.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's why it's easy for me to say, let's just send it back to fix. 'Cause
Exactly.
If there's going to be no fix, they want to hear that.
Exactly.
Right away and go
That's
buy a
right.
new device.
That's right. And so this was, you know, like Christy wanting to fix it, and who knows how much time that she spent on it. And then it's still here, you know, and then it comes to, well, I still don't want to just call it no fix, which I'm pretty sure was my recommendation. And then she wants it to go into my queue, so it's the end of my queue, so then it has to kind of go through my queue. That sucks. When we should all be like Jean. I want to get t-shirts that say, be like
Can we
Jean.
also have the picture of her
And
on
an
the
arrow.
website?
Yes!
What is it?
Yes.
Have you seen the website? The new website?
Yeah, we made it. Look at the new website.
Please
Look
look
at
at the picture. This is what Jessa chose to represent.
This is the new iPad rehab website. We'll show everybody. It's not live because it needs a significant amount of work here, but here we go. The iPad rehab.
Wait till you see
Wait for it. Wait for it. Yay!
Awesome.
Isn't it great? I love Jean's smell.
It really is the best.
Yeah, exactly.
Great.
Here, it's coming. It's gonna loop back
I like
around.
how it moves.
Get ready. Get ready. It's coming up. Yay!
You know what she just said? Fuck that, send it back, no fix.
Wait, what?
She went, fuck that, send it back, no fix.
Fuck that, send it back, no effects. Yeah, isn't this gonna be great? See, look. Look, Sharon, I dug up a picture of you
I
off
know,
of the
that's
internet.
funny.
Here we
Where
go.
did you find
Where
it?
would you find a picture of me?
Hold on, wait for it.
Wait for it.
For it.
Actually, you might have to wait a long time because I think I set this one at like 8 seconds or something because it seemed like it was really quick.
Look at Jean, professional photo.
I know.
Yeah, look at Jean.
I know.
My
Look at
picture
you,
is a
Jean.
4.
And I also look very tan.
You do look tan. You look oddly tan.
It was summertime.
Christy's back in the dining room. Dining room days. Doesn't it look like a professional dining room?
Uh-huh.
Do I have to click something
I
here?
don't see it coming up.
It's coming.
Here
It's
goes
coming.
it.
Oh shit. Wait.
Oh,
Oh, here we go. Here we go. There you go, Sharon. Yay!
that one.
Mark
Yeah,
looks
do
like
you
he's
like
on
where is
call.
that from?
Why does Mark look like he's on call?
That was when we got married.
Yeah,
Aw.
exactly. Yes. And I cut Pam right on out of that. And I felt a little bit bad when I did
Pam,
that.
this could be you. She could be the new team member.
Yeah, exactly, Pam. This could be you. You could be the iPad rehab therapist that keeps us able to
We do
deadlift.
need a team therapist.
We do. Yeah,
In a
we
lot of
do.
ways.
Why
Exactly.
don't you put her down as your official team?
Yeah, I'll just stick her there. Actually, I could
Yeah.
just put her back in the same picture and then just kind of stick her name over
One of
here.
them works here.
One of these. Quick quiz. That's right. Yeah, that would be hilarious. Yeah, and then we've got like our reviews. These are all like sucked over from Facebook by themselves, which was really hard. And then this is where I'm fucking up now. So I'm trying to like plug in like YouTube repairs. And then I want to do like news and then blog, and the blog is still like templatey kind of stuff and blah blah blah. So we're going to ultimately have a new website. So yay.
That's a very cool. I love how it moves.
Yeah, I lifted all this from the Motherboard Vice video. I just stole it, which
From what?
the documentary. which I think I don't like I get all this flack from like Lewis is like, you know, like Jessa lets Lice Nick a documentary for free. Wage gap, fuck her. Hashtag suck a dick. You know, like it is.
Is that really how he sounds? When
That's
he
exactly what he sounds like.
Where is
Duh.
that documentary? Has it been out?
You haven't seen
Yeah.
it?
What?
You didn't see all 7 minutes of it?
Yeah, exactly.
Sharon.
Sharon, what
Really?
the fuck?
3 days
It must have happened on a day I wasn't here.
Yes.
Sharon.
Sharon. Yes. Well, Sharon needs like remedial social media training. I think there's like a instead of wage gap, it's age gap for that. No, we'll send you a link. Well, in fact, you know where you can see it on the fucking new website because
Yeah.
there's a link to
There's a
it.
link to it there. There's a link to it on.
So is
Yeah.
it up and working right now?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
the
no.
new website? No.
Oh, that website? Not really.
When is
no.
what are we waiting on?
Me to finish the whole rest of it. The web developer she goes down rabbit holes and wastes up a whole bunch of time. That's the problem. So
Is she in Croatia right now?
no, the
She's
web
sitting right in front of you,
developer
sorry.
was
Oh,
just
different one? No, her.
the web developer
So
was
it's the other one.
The other one.
yeah.
Small
So
Florida guy.
also
So
I am Gene. I like how every time I look up, it's Gene laughing.
yeah,
know,
exactly.
that's
This is
awesome.
a Gene's like
Speaking of
giant
time
face.
wasting, we really have a lot of work.
Yes, we do. All right, we're fucking done with this.
Bye.
This whole stream's a fucking rabbit hole. Oh my god. All right, what else is on here? What? What? Whoa, dick waving?
What's
What?
going on?
Where did we do this? Okay, we saw that.
New shirts.
New shirts. My new shirts are gonna say, I want to be like Gene. I like it.
That is my motto in life, period.
Yeah, exactly.
How about tonight the girls were talking about, Sydney said there's a girl on our team who's very shy. She's like, I don't know if she's like she doesn't seem awkward or weird shy. She's like, she just doesn't talk. I'm like, you know who's like that? Jean.
Yeah, now about that crowd. Yeah, I really want to do the crowdsourced
She's not
microwave
awkward.
repair.
She just-
The hold up on that is that I need to clean the
You know what
microwave
she does?
before I could bring it in
she's
here
funny
for
as shit,
YouTube.
yeah.
It's pretty bad,
Who's funny as shit?
and
You.
I'm not.
You're funny as shit, Jean.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You're the one
Fuck
you gotta watch.
that. I'm about the green.
Did you ever meet her husband? He's super quiet too.
Oh yeah,
He
that
wants
sucks.
beer. And he drags you into
Finally made it to one of these live streams. Well, I'm sorry, we are just about done. You missed Lewis snapping a board in half and throwing it across the room. Wow, I gotta go watch that. Lewis just rage quit. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
All right, hang up with the
Okay.
Jessa, you need to
Jessa,
call
time
Lewis
get
and
off
his
the
friend.
phone.
All right, it's time to get off the phone. Oh my god.
Hang up with your
Christina and I.
Chris, oh, I know. I gotta fix that. That's one of the things. Like I didn't move over. I was just copy pasting so I could get them all. Looks pretty cool. Great looking site. Yay. Lewis raised. Lewis
Okay,
raised.
right, rage quit.
Wait. I thought I just heard Lewis on your stream. I don't think so.
That was your impression of him.
I'm back from cheating with other streams. You look like you're feeling better. I'm really not. I'm really feeling way worse. Oh my god. Ask Lewis how he likes his table flip. No, I like him to be happy. It's never fun to be frustrated and sad. That makes me sad. If Jessa, if you were doing data recovery and couldn't repair the board, could you resolder the NAND flash on a working device? Yes, but that will not help you get data. There's no path to data doing that. Be careful if you install blah blah. I'm surprised you haven't referred to Lewis as Lewiser.
What?
I don't get it.
Name slinging?
All right, we
Lewis,
gotta be
huh?
nice, be nice, be nice.
That doesn't make any sense.
Like he's looser?
Oh, like
Like
Lucifer?
Lucifer?
Wait, is that what it means?
Like
No.
he's the loser? Not
Loser?
The winner?
You're a
Loser?
big loser?
Yes.
The biggest Lewiser.
He's the biggest
Really?
loser.
That's what that means? No. I love Lewis, and I would never want to be mean to him or make him feel bad. Unlike
No, what is that?
all the shit he says about me.
Gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's gold
Done.
real.
Goodbye, chat.
One guy is-
Oh, it's a reality.
See you next time.
Oh,